Hi everyone, this is Zach Marks, host of the Community Kitchen, where we learn delicious dishes from around the world and raise money for important causes. Today is Passover, Hag Sameach, Happy Passover, and this past week we celebrated Nowruz, the Persian New Year. So we're so lucky to have Tannaz Sassooni with us. She's a Persian Jewish cookbook writer, and she's going to show us how to make some delicious Persian sweets and how to make a glass of proper Persian tea. I can't wait, it's going to be delicious. Take it away, Tannaz.
Hello. Zach, thank you so much for putting this all together. I'm so excited. I'm gonna make some sweets and show you guys how we make tea as well. Because tea and sweets, like that's just classic Persian hospitality. You always wanna have tea ready for whoever may come by and however many people might come by. So the way that that's sort of mitigated in Persian households is this like double boiler system for making tea. What you do is you fill the bottom kettle with water and you boil that, and then in your top kettle you'll put your tea leaves, and once your water comes to a boil you'll pour some of it into the top one and you'll let the whole thing steep on low heat. With that method you can also adjust how strong it is per person, so it's a great system. Anyway, what I'm gonna do now is just put the water to boil. Now that that's out of the way, we can start cooking. First thing we're gonna make is, like I said, Loze Nargil, which are these coconut diamonds, shredded coconut, sugar, rose water, and egg whites. We can talk about rose water quickly. It's like a distillate from roses. It smells incredibly perfumey. I don't know if you guys are familiar with the scent, but I love it so much. I've been watching that new Michelle Obama Waffles and Mochi. It's like a cooking show for kids on Netflix. It's amazing. And whenever they use like a blender or food processor, they like do a little dance. So I encourage you guys to dance while we're food processing. Hope you guys are dancing.
You got a cool setup.
These are like granny recipes, so it's not like they were measuring things out with perfect.
Just mix it up with your fingers. Then you can lick your fingers.
The grannies definitely did not have offset spatulas, so I think the bottom of the glass is probably your most traditional bet too. So all you have to do with this at this point is put it in the fridge, and we'll get back to it at the end. And with that, my water is boiling, so let's make some tea. It's a brand that I bought from like Super King, which is our local like every ethnicity market. If you want to get a good flavor that like emulates Persian tea, a blend of Darjeeling and Earl Grey is like a good kind of facsimile of that.
Does anyone here have a samovar or a double boiler at home?
Good question.
I've got one from Iran.
Oh yeah? Oh, that's beautiful.
I even know about 20 words.
That's what Zach told me at the beginning. Please talk slowly. Shall we move on to the next? These ones are my favorite. So this one, like I said, is called Toot. What they're gonna look like is cute little berries. Going back to the rose water, we like that ingredient. I will mention also Persian sweets. There's like a trifecta of very fragrant flavors. Rose water, cardamom, and saffron. Every sweet that like in the Persian cuisine always has anywhere from 1 to 3 of these. Like always. Those flavors make it taste Persian, or even smell Persian. I'm just gonna add a little drizzle in. It won't be enough, but better to have too little than too much, right, Zach?
Yep, maybe too late for me, but it does smell delicious.
Just to give you guys an idea, it's a kind of moldable, tacky, almost like a Play-Doh consistency to it. That's probably the best way to describe it. I will not put my fingers in my mouth because I'm in front of people.
I'm in front of people and I just put my fingers in my mouth.
So what we do is we make a little ball. You can shape it a little bit so it's kind of pointy at one end, but there's a lot of like artistic license available to you there. You can use either slivered almonds, which I have here, or preferably, although they're harder to get, but I got them online, I have slivered pistachios. This like beautiful bright green color, and you just like poke it into the end, and that makes the stem of the mulberries. You just take your stem and you just pop it into the end, and that's your little guy.
Ooh! Oh, you got the Pakistani pink rose water. Yep, nice. Oh, Very,
Cute.
very.
Adorable. I love that.
Oh, they look like little dreidels.
Oh, I love those. They're adorable. Adorable.
I did my own shape.
Oh, those are perfect.
Yeah, you know, there's like perfection in the imperfection.
It is a Persian tradition in every family. I don't know of any other culture that does it. During the song Dayenu, every person at the Seder table gets a scallion, their own individual scallion. And we run around the table and we whip each other with the scallions. And I know it sounds totally insane, and maybe it is a little bit. If you ever go to a Persian Seder, you have that to look forward to. They're really cute. But it might be nice to have a little variety of color. And I feel like you guys need saffron, and it immediately colors it. It's so pretty. Here, let's see. How can I show you guys? Let's look at that. So this is what I have ended up with. You can see the two different colors.
Gorgeous.
Somebody is saying they look like little eggs, appropriate for Seder. That is true. It's all connected, man. So the last thing we're going to cook, they're basically dark or burnt caramel almonds. It translates to burnt almond. And so all we're gonna do is toast some almonds, make a very fast caramel with a little bit of cardamom in it to give it some flavor. If you don't have cardamom, you can use a tiny touch of ground saffron. That's also beautiful and delicious. And that's like literally the dish. So let's do it. Okay, I'm gonna turn this off because I want to pour you guys tea. So I'm gonna take some from this pot, and you have that really dark colored tea concentrate, and then you thin it out with hot water. I mean, it's backlit, so it doesn't look as pretty. Oh, there you go. See how pretty that is?
Yum. Great, Tannaz.
It comes with wishes of a sweet new year and like the renewal and rebirth that spring brings every year, and that we especially need this year.
Beautiful, Tannaz. Thank you so much for sharing that with us.
Yeah, my pleasure. Thank you for being in my kitchen with me, spending this time with me.